Ah yes, the Strun Incarnon adapter. The Strun is a shotgun that has been in the game for the longest of time and hasn't been really one of the most amazing weapons in the game. There are a couple of variants, the Strun Prime and the Strun Wraith, and with this Incarnon adapter, it basically turns this shotgun into a shotgun of death. Now, basically the Incarnon mode, what this Incarnon mode does is makes your shotgun basically a projectile, explosive projectile, firing basically missile launcher, and this weapon does incredible amounts of damage. I would go so far as to say that this makes the Strun Prime, in my case, the best Incarnon weapon, shotgun in the game, and the best shotgun in the game in general. And of course, your guys' tasks is going to be to change my mind in the comment section down below. Nonetheless, which variant should you choose, the Strun Prime or the Strun Wraith? Now, on screen, you can see the stats. Basically, this Strun Prime has higher stats in almost everything. It has, of course, a higher fire rate, a higher multi-shot, faster reload, it's more accurate, it has a tighter spread, and, of course, it has higher slash and puncture values and lower impact values, which is really good. And, of course, higher total damage. Now, I've chosen the Strun Prime, you can choose the Strun Wraith if you want, but the stats do speak for themselves. Now, of course, you may be wondering, what are the evolutions? Well, the first evolution basically unlocks the Incarnate mode, which is plain and simple. Then the second one is going to be Blazing Barrel, increase the damage by 2, and on firing you get 5% multi-shot, that stacks up to 5 times, so 25% free multi-shot. This is the one that I use, and then we have 10-0 targeting, increasing the damage by 2, with channel ability active you get +4 punch through. Now, evolution 3, we have first of all reload speed with rapid reinforcements, galvanic reload. On hitting a target with electricity status effect, you restore 1 round from your ammo pool, which is good, but we don't really want that. And so deliverance, projectile speed by 30%. I chose rapid reinforcements because we love that reload speed. Evolution 4, elemental balance, increasing the status by 11.30%, Commodore's fortune, increasing the critical chance by 12%, and then brutal edge, increasing the critical chance and also the status by 4% respectively. Now, the last evolution is quite an interesting one. You have 3 really good options. The shotgun itself, the Strun Prime, when you go into the Incarnate mode without choosing the increase in, of course, critical chance, you're going to be doing orange crits basically all of the time, which helps with proccing Hunter munitions, because of course, if you get a critical hit, you have a 30% chance of Hunter munitions proccing. The more critical hits you get, the higher chances of it proccing, of course. Now, I personally chose increase the status by 11.3% because it has really high status chance values, and with this increase, I think my status goes up to 565. It's probably a number that's correcting me on the screen. Thank you, Editing Gaming Weasel. And nonetheless, with the 4th evolution, choose whichever one, because in my opinion, all 3 are really, really good. That's at least in my opinion. I have tested out all 3 of them. In my opinion, I love increase to the status effect, but it is yours to choose. Nonetheless, this weapon is one of the most amazing weapons for basically everything. I actually use this build for general purpose. It is a viral and hunter munitions build, pretty plain and simple. Change out vigilante armaments for a cleanse mod or a prime cleanse mod if you do have one, and that is basically it. We do of course have a build against Grineer, which is basically corrosive instead of viral, and we also do have heat. We do have Galvanized Savvy, because as we all know, Galvanized Savvy does not work on AoE weapons, and when this weapon turns into its Incarnate mode, it does turn into an AoE weapon. But to the best of my knowledge, it works like this. With the projectile, if you hit an enemy directly, that enemy is affected and Galvanized Savvy will proc. The enemies nearby affected by the explosion won't be, but that enemy will. So let's say I hit an Acolyte, that enemy is going to be affected, but if there's enemies nearby, they're not going to be. I am 99% sure this is true, but there's probably going to be someone in the comment section below, of course, correcting me on my perhaps mistake. And then one of the builds that I also have is against Corpus, because in my opinion, this is, I think, the best clearing enemy. Yes, I'm trying to speak. The best Corpus cleaner in the game. Next to the Serrata, this weapon with toxic damage basically, and everything else staying the same with Prime Point Blank instead of a cleanse mod. This weapon kills, and I do mean kills, any single Corpus enemy that is going to appear. I think that this is one of the best Corpus cleaners. I rarely make a Corpus build, but if I'm gonna be using a weapon against Corpus, this is gonna be it, because first of all, if Hunter Munitions doesn't kill the enemies, the toxic damage definitely will. Of course, there could be better weapons in the game, but in my opinion, this is going to be my Corpus cleaner for now. Nonetheless, what are my opinions on the Strun? The Strun as a weapon is an okay weapon. The Strun Prime is an okay weapon as well. With the Incarnon evolutions and the Incarnon adapter, this turns the Strun Prime in one of the best weapons in the game. This is also one of the most incredible weapons against, of course, Acolytes and also against the Archons. This weapon is really good. I would go so far as to say that it is the best shotgun in the game. As I said earlier on, I would definitely encourage you to give this weapon a try and feel the power in your hands, because you're gonna be rarely switching from this weapon and of course the Latron Prime Incarnon adapter. Nonetheless, this has been your lovely host, the Gaming Weasel. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do leave a like, comment, and do subscribe for more. Helps me out greatly, and I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.